Hello. Today we're going to work with adjusting brightness directly on your image. This is a tutorial in Photoshop and we'll show you where to find it. I'll find you, show. And the description says a fast way to adjust brightness is to work directly on the area you want to impact most using the on image adjustment tool in Curves. Really powerful tool, and it's just a great way to kind of also see what's going on with your image. So let's get started with this. And we're going to go to the home. If you also have the photo, you can use it directly. You don't have to do the tutorial in Photoshop, or you can do this on one of your own photos. You can play and pause and do the same settings. So if we go into here on, let's see what it was, all categories, skill level, beginner, and we scroll down to here, it says photo editing, adjust photo lighting. This is the tutorial. We can get started on this. Okay, let's see. I'm going to make everything a little smaller so we can see it. If you want to make your image a little bit smaller, you can use on the Mac, I'm using Command minus, or on the Windows, it's like the Windows and minus. And there's also this little magnifying glass. You can go plus here to go bigger, or you can go minus here to go smaller. Another way that you can also adjust the size of the photo is right in here. Let's say I want to make the photo a little bit bigger. I can go 110%, or let's go back in here and change that to 115%. So I can keep on changing that size until it's the right size. So right here, Photoshop's going to tell me some instructions here, and let's see what it says. It says, click the Create New Adjustment Layer icon and choose Curves. This adds in a Curves adjustment layer above the layer that was selected. So doing this is kind of a non-destructive way. So it's always great to actually add another layer in Photoshop. So it's that little circle, half of it's shaded in, half of it's not. And then we're going to go to levels. Is it levels? No, we want curves. That's what we want, curves. So there we go. We see that. I'm going to move that over here just a little bit for now. And let's see what the next instructions are. Click the hand-shaped icon near the top left of this panel to activate the on-image adjustment tool. Click Next to continue. So, since I've never done this this way, click the hand-shaped icon near the top left right there to activate the on-image adjustment tool. Click Next to continue. So it's this little hand with a little finger on it. So I'm going to click on it. And once I clicked on that, I'm going to click Next to continue. Next. So now it says, click on this part of the tree and drag up to brighten until you can clearly see the details in the bark. Then release. Notice that this also brightens other parts of the image to different degrees. Click Next to continue. Okay, so I'm going to click right here and I'm going to drag up. This is like really cool. So I can go all the way up. Obviously that's too much, right? So I can come down here, down, down, down. So you can see the details in the bark. So that's what all I'm trying to do is find the details in the bark, and that's probably right in here. Okay, so I can see details in the bark. Let's click Next to continue. A dot now appears on the curve representing the spot you clicked on previously. You can click on the dot again and drag up or down to make further changes to brightness of the tree in other areas. Click Next to continue. So that's our dot right there. Let's click Next. And that's it. So you can do other things too with that, but that's really fast, really easy, really powerful. Notice we still have some highlights here. We want to make sure that we're preserving highlights. So we could do the same thing there too if we want to go the other direction. But I think that says it. So if you're turning this in for an assignment, what you want to do for me is we need a smaller version and JPEG version. So we can save this, save a copy. But you know what we can do? We can just go to image size. Let's change the image size to the biggest size. Where here it says width, that's the biggest size. That's 3,000, the height is 2,000. Let's change that to 1,000 because I'm going to use it for online, okay? So I'm going to use this picture for online. I do not need a big picture. And then I'm going to save a copy and it's going to be on my computer. Save on your computer. I like to go to change this to a JPEG. I like to go to downloads. And then I like to name it the title of the tutorial we're doing. So I'm going to put my name and then I'm going to put adjust brightness directly on your image. Little typo. There we go. And save it. 8 quality is fine. Even 6 is okay, just for online viewing. And there you go. That is how you can adjust brightness directly on your image with an adjustment layer for curves.